A far left-wing campaign is being created in an event to get Mandalorian star Gina Carano fired from the Disney Plus show. This is all because Gina Carano simply won't say or do what they want her to do. The mob has been coming after her for months. They have been demanding that she say what they want her to say, do what they want her to do, and fall in line like every mob wants someone to do. And Gina Carano simply isn't having it. Gina Carano is a legitimate badass who can handle herself, and she's not intimidated by people on Twitter, and it's driving them crazy. So the more they can't get her to fall in line, the more angry they are getting, and now we are seeing bigger, more connected people within the Star Wars community get involved with this movement, and it's all in a campaign built to get her fired from Disney Plus. That's why we're going to talk about it. This is something we have been talking about nonstop. This is the point that I've been trying to make for years when it comes to Lucasfilm. We have seen people connected to Lucasfilm spew left-wing nonsense nonstop. They can go after white people, they can go after men, they can go after any group that's been deemed okay to go after from the left-wing narrative. They can do this, but the moment it's not that Gina Carano has spoken out like in a conservative manner, it's the fact that she won't even speak out in their manner, therefore they've deemed her an enemy. This is how demented the left wing is. This is the same thing that happened to me at Pensacon, an event that I had press passes for 3 years. 3 years. And because I would not say if Vic Mignogna I didn't even say if he was guilty or not. I just said, I don't know. Looking at the facts of the situation with Vic Mignogna and the things that he's been accused of, it seems like there's a lot of holes in the, accusations against him. But so I didn't take a stance. And because I didn't take a stance, Pensacon stepped in and pulled my press passes. Because it's all about controlling your opinions and your words. And if you don't fall in line, it's not a matter of do you speak out against what they're saying. It's the fact that you're not saying what they want you to say. They will then try to get you canceled. That is exactly what is going on with Gina Carano and The Mandalorian. So here we are over on Twitter. This is Data Racer 117. You've heard me talk about Data Racer many times over on the Geeks and Gamers channel. And he says, here is the bullying and harassment Gina Carano is receiving. SJWs have been bullying her for weeks, demanding she put pronouns in her bio and calling her a transphobic ugly bitch. They're now trying to get her fired from Disney's Star Wars. And this is just ridiculous, man. So right here, this is Gina Carano, and she says, they're mad because I won't put pronouns in my bio to show my support for trans lives. After months of harassing me in every way, I decided to put 3 very controversial words in my bio. Beep, bop, boop. I'm not against trans lives at all. They need to find less abusive representation. I don't think trans people would like all of you trying to force a woman to put something in her bio through harassment and name calling every day for months, such as the is, the obes, all the words, even hoping death upon her. That is where we're at with these people. And then calling her, saying, I hope you lose your career. You're fat and ugly. I wish you guys would say this to her face. I wish you would say this to her face. And we've got a lot of different instances here. I mean, it's just nonstop. There is comment after comment after comment of people just organizing against her. And I just think like they're tagging Bob Iger. They even called out Rosario Dawson. Remember when Rosario Dawson was facing the hate campaign over something that they couldn't prove or anything like that? That's where we are with this. So Gina Carano is facing a campaign to get her fired from The Mandalorian simply because, why? Because she's a woman that will not agree with them. She won't repeat what they want her to say. Therefore, she is being deemed as their enemy, and she is deemed all of the horrible words that they have called all of us for all of these years simply for having opinions. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I don't know. Now, I'm not saying she hasn't been public about it. What I'm saying is I don't know her politics. I don't know who she's voting for, but they have decided that she's voting for Trump. And because they've decided she's voting for Trump, again, she's the enemy because you know they can't stand the orange man. And of course, I will proudly sit here and tell you right now, for any of those weirdos that are watching, I am going to vote for Donald Trump, just like I voted for him in 2016, and it will be the proudest thing I can do as an American, because Donald Trump is the man for the job. Donald Trump, his entire family, and everything that he has been doing has been making America great again, and I will proudly vote for my president and your president here in 2020 because he is the right man for the job, and there is no doubt in my mind. So if you want to use that against me, please tell the world that I'm a Trump supporter, because I'm very proud of it, because this is what they've done. They've weaponized people's political opinions, which is exactly why I decided to speak out and tell everyone that I was a Trump supporter, because for the longest time, me being the creator of Geeks and Gamers and trying to run a very organized group here with people with all different takes and political opinions and trying to be above having any type of bias, I started to see them weaponizing people's political opinion, and I decided I'm not going to let them weaponize mine. I'm just going to tell everybody that I'm a Trump supporter, because I'm a proud Trump supporter, and a lot of people are scared to tell people that they're a Trump supporter because of this type of behavior right here, which I totally understand, but in order to battle this nonsense, we have to be vocal. And I'm not telling you to put your job at risk. I'm not. But if you're in a position where you can speak up and it will not affect you, then I would encourage you to do so. But don't do it at the risk of your job to take food off the table for your family. I totally understand that. But at the end of the day, Trump is the man. I don't know what Gina Carano's opinions are, and I don't care. I don't need her opinions to validate anything other than the fact that I thought she did a good job in the show. I think that she's a badass. I think she's great. I think she's awesome, and I want to see her continue to succeed, and her political opinions don't have anything to do with it. Now, the fact that she won't bend the knee to the mob is very attractive in terms of me seeing someone connected to Lucasfilm in Hollywood that won't bend the knee to the mob and won't just repeat the talking points. That's something that I admire greatly because it's so rare in Hollywood these days. So for her to continue to speak up and speak out against these people and not be intimidated by the mob mentality is something that I find very inspiring, and I appreciate that so much out of her. So I would just encourage everybody, if you have a YouTube channel, make videos about this. Tweet at her, let her know she has support. She's great. She's awesome. I'm looking forward to season 2 of The Mandalorian, but when the left-wing hate mob starts organizing, they can do a lot of damage. And from what I'm hearing, there's a lot of people within the Star Wars community that are getting involved. Certain places, certain Twitter accounts that also have a big YouTube channel that have mass blocked everyone that follows me, including the trans people that are fans of Geeks and Gamers, got blocked by this Star Wars Twitter account, all because they followed Dangerous Old Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, and they were connected to all of us, the drunk 3POs of the world. Shout out to drunk 3PO. It's a meme at this point, and it's a fantastic meme, so shout out to drunk 3PO. But yeah, I mean, their behavior has reached a limit that is driving everyone crazy. So Gina Carano, you're awesome. We support you. So many normal people out here support you. The mob is just that. They're an angry mob. They're always angry about something. You know this better than me, but I just hope that you continue to fight the good fight, and I hope that you can withstand this, and I hope Disney doesn't bend the knee. We'll see what happens. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.